Leo couples, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this reading is for Leo couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and this is your reading. This is your April preview. Okay, so keep in mind, this is a general reading, and everything may not resonate for everybody the same, including the details and the outcome of the situation. So keep that in mind as you're listening. And if you're needing more clarity, I advise you to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs if you decide that you happen to need it. Looks like communication is blocked. You may have blocked someone, Leo. Someone's been spying and you blocked them. Or vice versa. Because keep in mind, anything that I say in this reading can go vice versa. Could be some people at work that you're dealing with. They were trying to figure out what was up with you. Could be some gossip going on at work. Well, with home life, you're feeling stuck. Ooh, why? In a toxic situation. You could be in an abusive relationship even. You could be in an abusive relationship and you just don't know how to get out of it. You're feeling stuck. Mentally, there could be a lot of negative thoughts, negative self-talk, negative people in your environment. And, you know, that just adds to the frustration and the sadness. So I feel like this is a sad time for you. You're feeling like your partner is inconsistent and unreliable. Mental repetition, see that? Someone's definitely having constant negative thoughts. Believing that they're stuck. Right, believing that. Buying into the negativity. There could be people in your ear as well. But you're starting to feel like things are falling apart. And you're trying to figure out a way to keep the fire burning in your relationship. But it looks like you're headed towards singlehood. Because it looks like things are not happy at home. And your partner's not interested in giving this a second chance because someone's leaving. Either they're leaving or they left because they want to work something out. They want to move something along with someone else that they were dealing with. And so they extend that offer. Someone made a choice to move, to leave. Someone is moving out. Either this has already happened or this could be taking place. See that? Someone wants control of the other one. And someone is deciding that no, they don't need this. I really do get like a battered husband or wife syndrome in this situation. Someone wants control and the other one is feeling stuck. They don't know how to leave. It could be because of finances that someone's kind of staying in the situation. Awareness. Someone could be completely aware that there's a third party and they've accepted it. Alternative. Someone has another plan. Alternative plans, an alternative person. Because there's someone single on the outside of this relationship and that's someone's alternative. Nurture. It's time to nurture yourself, right? And become the Nine of Pentacles. Where you lavish yourself with that time and attention. You give it to yourself. If your partner's not giving it to you, which is currently the case, then you're deciding to give that time and attention to yourself. Right? When your partner won't take care of you, it looks like you're taking care of yourself. You're giving that time and attention and that focus to yourself. And rebuilding yourself, reestablishing yourself. Okay, so you may have some type of a new beginning. You have new love coming your way. Looks like you want to get out of an abusive relationship. And it's general that everyone may not have been in an abusive relationship, but for some of you, that's like intuitively what I'm picking up on. And, or someone was just codependent. Someone could have had issues with overindulgence, whether it was alcohol, whether it was, you know, infidelity, like constant indiscretions. Or someone is just, yes, it could even be alcohol. Someone could be drinking. Mental repetition. Someone's thinking too much, and so when they drink, they go into a stupor and they begin to drink alcohol. Some type of addiction. It doesn't even have to just be alcohol, but I'm seeing drinking. There's a lot of cups here. So some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're ending it. You're ending it, and you could have been dealing with a Gemini. You hadn't had your mind made up, but now you have. You're done. Maybe you've gathered the finances that you need. Some type of money came in for you. Yeah. There's some type of money that you were possibly waiting for. You're waiting for something. And that money came in. Right? You received some type of money. You lost some money, but you gained some money. Some type of message came in that was a game changer to your situation. You were tired of being put down every day, tired of being disappointed. So you ended this cycle. Okay, so now you don't have to worry so much and have all this mental repetition that keeps you up at night, keeps you constantly worried and feeling stuck, because there were some people that helped, right? They were able to help you, maybe even family members. Maybe you voiced what was really going on. You told them what was really going on in the situation, and they were able to financially help you out of that situation. And now you are becoming single. Okay, and some of you may have children. You're thinking about, okay, so someone was dealing with an ex. A lack of closure. Things ended with a lack of closure, or you just had this on again, off again relationship with someone, and you were just tired of the disappointment, the heartache, the trust issues. You're tired of being paranoid, right? Constantly staying up at night, worrying about the situation. How are things going to play out? You know, having all of those illuminating thoughts, mental repetition. But now you found an alternative way of dealing with the situation. Someone extended some money to you. You accepted it. You took control of your own situation. You were aware that that is what was needed, and you decided to nurture yourself. So that brings you to the Wheel of Fortune, a favorable outcome, where now you are the game changer in your own situation. You are the King of Pentacles. Some of you do have children. There's a child involved. Some of you may be going through separations, and someone is having to pay out for child support, alimony. For work situations, it looks like there's communication coming in that allows you to end a cycle at work where you're dealing with people, like you're on guard, like you already know who the backstabbers are. Naysayers, people that are gossiping behind your back. People are gossiping in the corner about you. You overheard it, right? Maybe you heard that your job was in jeopardy. So you're like, oh no, how do I get out of here? And so you start thinking about the future. It looks like you have a lot of options to choose from. So you're mentally telling yourself that you're stuck, but you're not really stuck because there's a lot of doors opening up for you. But maybe you don't quite see it because your back is turned. Something's distracting you, in other words. But finally, you see it. Whatever was distracting you, whatever obstacle there was, it's like you can see clearly what it is that you need to do next. And there's some type of communication that comes in, communication that you were waiting for. So you were just trying to hold on in your current situation just long enough for you to maybe save the money that you need to get out of there. And so you end it. Scorpio for some of you, and Virgo. Look at this, 2 queens back to back. 3-party situation with the Devil card and the 3 of Pentacles. 2 queens. Or this could mean, look at this though. 2 queens and a king. 3rd-party situation, and you find out about it. Yeah, some type of confrontation because someone figured out that the other one lied. Okay, there could be a Taurus and a Pisces involved. Yeah, someone tried to get away with something. Or maybe this is you trying to think outside the box. There's some type of idea that you have, but you're feeling stuck on how to begin. Maybe you're waiting for a loan, waiting for some investors, some people that want in on your idea, because you could be deciding to sever the ties with your current employment situation and decide to go for something that you love and that you're in alignment with. Something that goes against the grain, goes against the status quo. And so there could have been a lot of negative thoughts roaming in your head, or naysayers saying a lot of negative things to you to cause you to be stuck, because maybe they were jealous. Maybe they know that you have what it takes, but they're jealous and they don't want to see you succeed. So yeah, naysayers. But anyway, this is general, and I could go on and kind of spin this in so many different directions, but this will take, I'll just keep it as general as possible. So what is coming in? What else can... Yeah, someone is overindulging in alcohol. Someone has alcohol issues. Ooh, all tied up. See that? Someone's feeling stuck. 8 of Swords. Feeling stuck mentally. Or there could be someone in a family situation currently, and you're waiting to hear from this person. You're waiting to hear whether or not they're going to come see you. And you're overjoyed when communication comes in about it. Gemini for sure, Taurus, Cancer. Yeah, see that? You can't stop thinking about someone. You have someone on your mind. Someone other than your partner, because it looks like things are done here. And you're aware that it's time to take control of your situation, whether it's work or relationship. You've seen it for what it really is. And you come up with a different plan, a different strategy, and you decide to nurture yourself and make a decision that makes you happy. There could be a lot of positive people that rally around you. This is definitely a 3-party situation, because 3, you got all these people here, and then you got deceit that came out with it. There's deception. Someone's been lying and cheating and scheming with the 7 of Swords, scheming behind someone's back. But guess what? You're victorious. You're the victor of the situation. Okay, because you're strong. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Financial constraints could be a factor for a period of time until you finally take action and come up with a strategy on how to get out of there. Now, some of you could be very complacent, are afraid to move forward, afraid to move out of your comfort zone. But it looks like there's going to be a lull. There's going to be a period of time where there's no action taken, or that could have been past tense with this person that we're talking about. You're waiting to hear from them. And so there could be a period of time where you leave your job, you leave your current position to go into the next one, and, you know, getting that funding together, because I'm seeing funding is coming, because you're definitely moving on from a job. Now, relationship-wise, you decided you see what's going on, right? Like I said, you're aware. So you take your children and you move on. You leave. For some of you, you're leaving this situation because some type of contract, some type of new opportunity comes in that allows you to be able to steer the boat, right? Control. Gives you the control to steer the boat in the direction that you want. In other words, you are guiding the ship and you decide what it is that you want. Because now you're in flow. You don't allow your finances to dictate to you what your outcome should be, because there's a victory here. So this could even be self-deceit. You could be deceiving yourself into believing that, into settling, complacency. But all it takes is some strategy. And you get that strategy through prayer and meditation. Quiet time, quieting your brain, quieting that self-talk and that chatter. Okay, healing. Temple path. Okay, so some of you are definitely getting grounded spiritually, which is the way to do that, so that you can get to this wish fulfillment and this 10 of Cups. But it looks like it just... You're seeing things for what they really are, and you're realizing that you're not going to have that 10 of Cups, right? You've come to terms with things. And you decided that you're going to be happy, so you are moving on. Changing locations, relocating, moving out, maybe signing a new lease. You know, maybe some of you guys were stuck in a lease before, right? But now there's a new opportunity that comes in. Or you were stuck in some type of a work contract. It looks like there's going to be helpful people around you. Utilize those helpful people, right? God's not going to lead you in a direction and not give you the support that you need. You got the Star card. Aquarius could be involved, but it looks like this is all being divinely guided. Come in. Okay, so let's go ahead and conclude the reading for Leo couples. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is Leo for their April preview. Holy Spirit, what advice? Gosh, that's too many cards. These are cards talking about your intuition. What's coming toward you is going to require you to be in tune with your intuition. So this card here talking about meditation, temple path, meditation, okay? And temple path, there's going to be a need to get grounded and get centered so that you're making decisions not coming from a place of worry, a place of lack, but from a place of control. In other words, from a place of getting grounded and getting centered, hearing from Spirit. Okay, here we go. Victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Amen. It means at the bottom of the deck is gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So you're about to receive a new opportunity, because you're not alone. You're never alone. It's only an illusion. When you feel alone, just trust in don't know how to put it to give you that full reassurance that you're never alone. If you really knew who walked beside you, you would know that you're never alone. You're never by yourself. And if you guys have heard that poem called Footprints, and if you haven't, if you're ever in your lowest, weakest, saddest times, that is one of the most perfect poems to read to pull you out of those dark times when you're worried, when you're sad. So yeah, read that poem and realize that you're never alone. So Leo, this concludes your personal reading with your weekly reading, your April preview with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I hope that it brought you the clarity that you came here looking for, Leo, and I wish you the absolute best in whatever decisions you make from here. Bye for now.